Alright, welcome back to another video. It's May 13th. It's Odd Job Monday. So, we're over here at 7420. The other week, we bought a brand new battery. It's not a John Deere battery this time. This battery sits, I don't know, half an inch taller than the Deere battery. And the Deere battery, it was a little shorter. So this thing here doesn't now. So what we're doing now is we're gonna set this one up for a brand new mounting system. I'm gonna fabricate it myself and throw it on. So let's get that done. There you go. So new piece of metal in there and whatnot. Like I said, this battery's taller and wider. If it was the same width, I would have been able to use the holes again, but you can see it's just, if I have that one, just on the edge there. This one's also just on the edge. So, it wasn't going to work, but this was very cheap to do. This battery is $300 cheaper than the John Deere equivalent, or just over. And all this hardware cost better part of only $5, so $5 and 20 minutes of time. So it's not going anywhere. The past week I had it tied down with twine, and just that piece kind of sitting in there. So it's the first odd job done. I was working in the barn earlier, went ahead and got rid of all the old tail ties that weren't still on cows. We're getting ready to let cows out, so anyway, good stuff. Alright, so after lunch I did some running around. Got ourselves our Coulter blades for a plow here now. Obviously we're done plowing for the year, but I picked these up along with some other odds and ends over at the same place. I also ran down to the feed store. I bought a new feed pusher along with some bags of calf starter to tie us over till the next bulk feed order comes. So got the bags of calf starter here. Gonna be playing a little bit of tractor shuffle. Gonna unhook that cab tractor from the turbo till. So gonna unhook the cab tractor from the turbo till because that 6430 in there, we're gonna pull the loader off. Then I'm gonna take it down to our mechanic's place. We're gonna put a new synchro in the transmission. It's been a long time coming. And then I'm gonna take 2350 off the manure spreader. I'm gonna wash that tractor up, put the cab tractor on the manure spreader. A little bit of just moving some stuff around to get there. So, so it's around 3:30ish. I'm gonna get started on chores early because there's just a lot of odd stuff in between I gotta do. So, gonna run gutters for the night. It'll fill up the spreader the rest of the way. I'll spread that load, put the cab tractor on the spreader, and we'll keep working through everything we got. So, let's get some stuff done. There you go, got the gutter running. Got a section of small gutter here. 2 cows always clean out by hand. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There you go, at the back of the barn. This is what we got. So, on, off. And there it goes. Up and back down. We're running the logging chain for our manure elevator. So, setup we got. We haven't always ran the gutter twice a day. We just started doing it more recently again because the gutters were always too full, then it would cause problems. Yeah, you get higher production cows that eat more feed again, they produce more manure. So, gotta run the gutters more, but it makes life a lot easier to run the gutters twice a day. Yeah, when the gutters are full, it has more problems versus now. Just things seem to go easier. So, anyway. There you go, there's their full load. Gonna go out and spread it now. This spreader really can give this tractor a workout, but yeah. If it wasn't so slick out still, I'd put the 2750 on here, but it's still just a little greasy out there. This tractor's all washed up, ready to get taken apart. It was a little too wet today to do tillage and whatnot, so that's why we're doing odd jobs. Yeah, we're in the barn till a little later today, and then before I started this video, I was back working in the barn, working on tail ties. So, yeah. This tractor is pretty much the same as 2750, same motor. The only difference is it doesn't have a turbo. Yeah. The 2750 is built on a higher up frame. It's a low platform. 2750 is a high platform. So, yeah. It's supposed to have 80 horsepower to run this spreader, I guess. But 2350 does it as long as you're smart. You can see just how covered this field's getting now. Yeah. It's good, this will be hay ground. Feeding cows now. I've got to change the door in this haylage silo, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just gonna push all this feed down. Okay, I'm gonna change the door. All right, it's after feeding now. I'm gonna pull this loader off, and gonna go ahead, get this tractor brought down for the tear down. Got the bucket tilted. If I did it right, I'll just have to pull out these pins back here. It's been a little while, I guess they're back here. And these things should just slide out. If I did that right. I got the two legs here. And they gotta slide in. The key is to get your bucket at an angle and take the weight off there. We're gonna go ahead and get it slid into here. Put the pins in. Two-handed job, but I'll get it done. Alright, I got the loader off. Dad ended up helping me the last little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and spray this tractor down with a hose, get it the last little bit clean. Washed it twice last week, so it's all just fresh dirt on there. But yeah, it's the loader off. I'm also gonna fuel it up. That stack keeps being in the way to get the loader off. Tractor over time seems to work. It's way over. I always find this tractor looks a lot different with no loader. Alright, there you go. Just cleaned it for the third time now in a week. This tire's getting a little low on fluid, I see. They're fluid-filled tires. Alright, let's go. You gotta stay home. Hey, you gotta stay home. You can't come with. Sorry. Kitty. Yeah, dog has to stay home because I'm getting a ride back with Dad. We don't let the dog ride in the car, but she does ride in the tractor. There'll be plenty more opportunities later in the year tomorrow. Alright, we got 6430 dropped off. We're gonna unhook the 2350 now from the manure spreader, and then we're gonna go ahead and start washing it. It's gonna get dark, but even if I can just wash the bucket and the front half of the tractor, we'll be fine. We got a couple more loads of manure to haul tomorrow, so yeah. Put the jack on, put the cab tractor on the spreader again tomorrow, and then we'll be good. Got tractor covered in foam, letting it soak in. You can already see how it makes a difference in the wheel wells and whatnot. Couple minutes, I'll wash it all off. The bucket will take the most work. The rest of the tractor, it'll all kind of fall off and be easy. So we'll see how much we can do before it gets too dark. Okay, it's 2350 cleaned up. It was getting dark and hard to see, but looks pretty good. Got a couple more loads of manure to haul tomorrow anyway, so I'll have to wash it again after that. But the bucket's nice and clean, so we're done that. Right around 9:30 now, so it's hard to see, but the cab tractor's hooked up to the spreader. Yeah, I'm all done. Dad did barn check, so I don't have to do that. So, yeah, it's very dark out on camera, but I'm gonna thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you in the next one.